Welcome to the Fem2PC YouTube channel. In this video we will quickly install and set up a FreeBSD server using a recycled i7 PC with 16 gigabytes of RAM and 4 old but working 500 gigabyte SATA drives with a RAID 5 configuration. FreeBSD 14.2 was just officially released on December 3rd, 2024. We'll be using the download ISO for the AMD 64-bit processors, copied onto a UMI or pen drive Linux formatted USB stick. Okay, this is a computer with 16 gigabytes, and I've got 4 500 gigabyte hard drives, which will be rated. And I've got my UMI drive installed and booted. And we're going to go into our FreeBSD folder where we have our 14.2. 14.2 FreeBSD was released on December 3rd, 2024. This is the installation. We're going to boot in normal mode. And if we hit enter, we can skip by this. And we want to install. We'll use a default key map. We're going to call this FreeBSD 14.2 local. We don't need debugging. We don't need kernel debugging. We don't need 32-bit capabilities. We don't need to install the port tree, but we will install source. And we're going to use the auto ZFS function. Okay, it's saying, well, because these are experimental drives that I've used many times, we're going to create a Z root. And what we want to do here is go to the pool type. And we want to select single redundant RAID. Single redundant RAID means that of these 4 drives, if one drive fails, the system will continue to run. Now you could do double or triple, but because we only have 4 drives, we're going to do just single redundant RAID. And we're going to select our 4 drives, and the way you do that is hit the space bar, which will toggle the star, and we can tab down to OK. What else do we want to do here? The zpool name, yes. Encrypt disk, no. We're going to use GPT partitioning scheme. Because this computer has 16 gig of RAM, we're going to equal that for our swap space, and we're going to mirror the swap space, but we don't need to encrypt. That's it. We go back up here and proceed to installation, and this is a final warning. You can see we're going to create our RAID from ADA 0, 1, 2, and 3. These are the first 4 SATA hard drives attached to the system. Tab over to yes. And the installation is starting. So from our selected base kernel and source, the checksum will be done on those. Following the checksums, they will be copied, extracted to our ZFS RAID. Okay, the base system's done. The kernel, very quickly, and the source, also quite quickly. At that point, we're going to need to enter a root password. Okay, so I'm going to enter the root password and retype it. This computer has 1 gigabit Ethernet interface, so we're going to configure that. We would like to use IPv4, yes. We're going to use a manual configuration. Okay, we're going to arrow down to put in our subnet mask. And our default router, we're going to arrow down again. Okay. We don't need IPv6. We're going to have no search. Put in 8888. Our CMOS clock is not set to UTC. And I'm in Asia. I'm in Taiwan. I could fake it and put USA, but I'm not. So CST looks skip, skip. Okay, now system configuration. We're going to use the local unbound SSH, mouse D, NTP, NTP sync on start, power D, and node device. We're going to clear temp on boot and disable syslog and disallow dtrace. This menu allows to install firmware packages for your system. No. Would you like to add users? Yes. I need to add me. And I need to add to wheel and operator. Default login class. Shell is my default shell. My directory, permissions, no. Password authentication, yes. Empty password, no. Random password, no. Enter password. Again. Lockout account, no. Alright. Yes. Add new user, no. Okay, our system's installed. I don't need to do any more modifications, and I'm going to reboot. Okay, here's my first boot. Upon our first boot, it's going to generate SSH keys that are unique for this hardware, this computer. There we go. And because we're not actually connected to the internet, to any network, we're unable to get our time. So once connected to the network, these messages will disappear. I'll log in with my username. and my password, and we'll confirm that I am an operator by running the shutdown command. So everything's good, and that is really quick installation of FreeBSD.